Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We just pulled out of the driveway here and we have the trailer hooked up, the chainsaw sharpened, and we are heading over to my in-laws house. They've got quite a few trees down that they had taken down to help remove some of the shade from their garden this year. There's quite a bit of wood up there. The only unfortunate part is they live about 30 minutes from me, so it's an hour round trip, to go pick up some wood. So I'm taking the trailer to make sure we can haul back as much as we can. I've already brought back a few loads from there, and there's a lot more yet to do. Today there's a hickory that's probably right at 20 inches in diameter that I've already cut up, that I just need to roll the rounds up onto the trailer. They're pretty big and heavy, so we're gonna have to roll them. There's no picking up these rounds. So we got some work to do, and I thought I'd just bring you guys along. I know the past several of my videos have been focused on firewood, but that's just what I'm up to right now. It's just that time, that season. It's the middle of November, and this morning I got up and it was 24 degrees outside, so we have not even started up the wood boiler yet. We're actually going to go out of town for Thanksgiving, and so rather than starting it up and shutting it back down, I thought I might just wait until after Thanksgiving to start it up. So it'll probably be right at December 1st before we fire up the wood boiler for the season, which is fine because I'm actually behind in my wood gathering anyway. So that's what we're going to try to do today, is to pick up some more wood as much as we possibly can. Probably do some cutting up there of stuff that's down that I have not cut up yet, and see if we can't get a truck bed and a trailer full brought back to the house. Alright, well, we'll see you guys up there. So here's some of this. Pretty sure this is hickory, as best I can tell based upon the bark that was left on here. This piece here is about 20 inches in diameter, and these are all really big rounds. I'm gonna have to roll these out of here up onto the trailer. Some of these smaller ones like that I might be able to pick up, but that probably weighs over 100 pounds right there. And I'd say these down here are closer to almost 200. So they will be rolled, not picked up. So we're still here at my in-laws. This is up just behind their house, and they had a bunch of these trees taken out. A couple of these were taken out professionally by a guy I went to high school with, actually. And I'm not 100% sure. That might be oak there. I'm not excellent on my tree ID, but there's some big trees down in here. There's one there. There's a couple back behind this tree, back in there, that need to come out. There's some logs underneath here. I don't know how well you can tell it on camera, but this tree, for comparison, that's probably 18 inches at the base, something like that. I've already got it marked all the way down pretty much for my 20-inch rounds. I just need to come through and finish cutting that. There's some pine, some poplar, and a couple different other trees down in here, maybe a cherry. Just some things that need cleaned up, and there's a lot of wood here. So we're gonna get working on that. I'm gonna start by picking up some stuff I've already cut and hauling it down to the truck, and then maybe I'll put you on a time lapse or something so we can see if we can get some of this in here cleaned up. Not sure if you could see that from where you were back here or not, but I reached up to start my very first cut to cut off a little limb that was in the way, and my whole bar and chain and bar nuts and everything just came off. I've never had anything like that happen before. I know that I probably look like a total nerd sometimes out here with all this protective equipment on, wearing a helmet and face shield and chaps. But most of the time I'm cutting firewood on my own. Just like today, there's nobody home here today. And so imagine if that had turned into a bigger accident, or that chain came back and hit me or something, and I don't have protective equipment on, hits you in the leg or something, and there's nobody here to help you, you know. And I'm probably 25 minutes from an ambulance getting here, and driving yourself somewhere would be an absolute disaster if you're got a major cut and bleed going on. So I did notice this was acting a little funny, like my bar nuts weren't wanting to go on right when I was finished sharpening at home. I don't know if I just didn't have them on there right or what the heck was going on. That was wild. Anyway, luckily I carry a extra parts kit. If you guys are cutting wood, even if you're at home, just carrying around a little kit of things that can go missing. I lost one of those bar nuts up there when it came off. I had no idea where it is in that leaf litter and all that. So these are cheap. You know, I'm, like I said earlier, I'm 30 minutes from home. If I hadn't carried this with me, I'm done out here for today. I'd have to leave. You can't cut wood with just one bar nut on there. So this definitely isn't oak. I'm not sure what it is, but it's too soft, I think, to be oak. I was judging by the bark originally. I thought maybe it was, but it's also very fragrant, almost like a men's cologne when you cut it. So if somebody recognizes what it is, let me know in the comments down below. But it's definitely a very bright white wood. Whatever it is, it'll burn. How's my beard look? Excellent. Any wood chips in there or anything? Well, we didn't quite get everything done that I wanted to get done today. We got a lot of stuff cut, and I have a lot of this back behind me back here that still needs picked up, but I'm just running out of time today. Running out of breath too. I'm still huffing and puffing from going up and down this hill. Been a lot easier to load all this up if I could have pulled right up to this, but this hillside that I'm on is just a little too wet. So we didn't quite get a truck bed or a trailer full, but we got some progress. We made some progress today, so I'll take you down and show you. I got maybe a quarter of a truck bed and I don't know, 2/3 of a trailer, but I did get those big pieces of hickory all cleaned up and out of the way, and got a lot of work to do still up here, so we'll come back another time and keep going on this. It's hard to pass up wood that's all just laying in a pile like this because you can get a lot done so quickly, whereas the places I need to cut on my farm are, I got to drive all over the place to find the dead stuff or the stuff that's laying down. So this helps me, even though I got to drive 30 minutes here and 30 minutes back. I probably save that easy just looking for the wood, and then I can cut throughout the winter and spring the other stuff that's at my place. So anyway, let me take you down and show you the truck and the trailer, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, here's what we had on the trailer. So 2/3, I'd say, a little over half. And just for size reference, this is that hickory, probably 20 inches across, pretty close. This is the other wood. I wasn't sure what it was that I was talking about in the woods up there. And then this is truck bed, like I said, about a quarter of a bed there. But I do have a lot already cut up that just needs picked up. Like I said, I'm just running out of time today. Got to take a son to basketball practice. But turned out to be a beautiful day. Blue skies, and this afternoon, sun's out. And just had a good time cutting some wood today. So I'm glad you guys came along. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and go check out some of our other videos. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.